standard 9 maths second. We already studied the topic number 5, quadrilateral. Okay, we had studied the points in the quadrilateral such as types of quadrilateral, which are the different types we had learned in the quadrilateral topic, that is rectangle, parallelogram, trapezium, and we had already learned some of the properties and some of the proofs of these properties also. Okay, you understand all these properties and theorems. We prove some of the properties in the earlier videos. Now today we will see one of the different theorem on this topic, that is the theorem of midpoint of two sides of a triangle. Today we will see theorem on triangle, that is the theorem of midpoint of two sides of a triangle. What is the theorem says? See, what is the statement of the theorem? The segment joining midpoints of any two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side and half of it. Here statement is the segment joining midpoints of any two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side and half of it. We have to prove this statement. Okay, how to prove? This statement is called a midpoint theorem. ट्रायंगलचा मिडपॉइंट. थेरमचं नावच काय दिलंय बघा, मिडपॉइंट ऑफ टू साइड्स ऑफ अ ट्रायंगल. म्हणजे काय, ट्रायंगलच्या दोन साइडच्या मिडपॉइंटचा थेरम. अर्थच काय होतोय, ट्रायंगलच्या दोन साइडचा मिडपॉइंटचा थेरम. तो काय सांगतो थेरम? द सेगमेंट जॉइनिंग मिडपॉइंट्स ऑफ एनी टू साइड्स ऑफ अ ट्रायंगल. बघा, ट्रायंगलच्या कोणत्याही दोन साइडचा मिडपॉइंट जॉइन केला आपण, तो काय असतो, इज आहे. काय आहे, पॅरलल टू द थर्ड साइड. तो काय आहे, तिसऱ्या साइडला पॅरलल आहे. अँड हाफ ऑफ इट, आणि त्याच्या काय आहे, हाफ आहे. अर्थ कळला का बघा पहिला. मग आपण इथं एक फिगर करू शकतो हे प्रूव्ह करण्यासाठी. आय हियर ड्रॉ वन ट्रायंगल. ओके, name this triangle as ABC. See here, the segment joining midpoints of any two sides of a triangle. इथपर्यंत बघा काय दिले, इथपर्यंत कोणत्याही दोन साइडचा मिडपॉइंट म्हणजे. मग आपण इथं AB आणि AC चा मिडपॉइंट घेऊया. We take midpoint of AB and AC. Here take this point as D and this point as E. Here point D is midpoint of AB, means AD and DP are congruent, and point E is midpoint of AC, means AE and EC are congruent. Okay, from the first, yes, see here the segment joining midpoints of any two sides of a triangle. ट्रायंगलच्या कोणत्याही दोन साइडचा मिडपॉइंट. सेगमेंट जॉइनिंग, त्याला जॉइन करणारा सेगमेंट म्हणजे हा सेगमेंट. हा काय असतो, इज पॅरलल टू द थर्ड साइड. हा काय असतो, ही थर्ड साइड. ट्रायंगलला किती साइड असणार आहे, 3. त्याच्या दोन साइडचा आपण मिडपॉइंट घेतला. बरं, ह्याची कोणती थर्ड साइड, BC. ही लाईन सेगमेंट काय असते, ह्या BC ला काय आहे, पॅरलल आहे. अँड हाफ ऑफ इट, ह्याच्या काय असते, ही साइड, ह्याच्या काय असणार आहे, हाफ. काय दिल्याने काय प्रूव्ह करायचं कळलं का बघा. गिवन इज, हियर गिवन इज, in this triangle point D is midpoint of AB and point E is midpoint of AC. We have given it, so we write here given as, we can write here given in triangle ABC point D is midpoint of side AB and point E is midpoint of side AC. Okay, vertices. Okay, we have to prove what we have to prove here. To prove the line segment. See the line segment. This is line segment. The line segment joining midpoints. This is midpoint and this is midpoint, and this is the line segment joining midpoints of two sides of triangle is parallel to third side. Which is the third side here? BC. We have to prove DE. Segment DE is parallel to side BC, and DE is half of BC and is half of it. म्हणजे दुसऱ्या साइडची दिशा काय आहे? हाफ. हे आपल्याला प्रूव्ह करायचं. ओके, अंडरस्टँड हाऊ टू राइट फिगर गिवन अँड टू ड्रॉ. ओके, फ्रॉम द स्टेटमेंट फर्स्ट ड्रॉ फिगर, then write given and to prove. Okay, so we have to prove DE is parallel to BC. आपल्याला DE आणि BC काय दाखवायचे आहेत? Parallel दाखवायचे. So let's start. So here we made one construction. We extend this DE such that this DE and here say it is F. DE and EF are congruent and join CF also. Here I had made one construction. What is the construction here? Extend DE such that DE is congruent to EF. Okay, and join F and C. Why I had here do the construction? Because I want two triangles. That two triangles are congruent by any tester. We had learned the congruence of tester about for triangles, SAS tester, SSS tester. Okay, we had seen. Okay, so here construction, one more right construction. आपण काय construction केलं ते लिहायला लागेल तर काय construction केलंय? Draw DE up to F such that or extend DE such that काय का पहले E is between D and F. D E F and DE is congruent to BE is congruent to EF. Okay, कसं construction केलं लक्षात? Given to prove आणि construction लक्षात का? Now we will see proof. How to prove this? See, here there are two triangles formed. Which two triangles formed? See, this is first triangle, this is second triangle. See these two triangles. In these two triangles, DE is congruent to EF, AE is congruent to EC, and these are the opposite angles. So which tester? Side, angle, side. Side, angle, side. Two side and between angle means SAS test. According to SAS test, these two triangles are congruent. Okay, we can make these two triangles congruent. So in which triangles? Name this triangle. In triangle AED and triangle CEF. In this triangle, what are the congruent parts? Write down. First, EA congruent EC. Segment EA congruent segment EC. Because why E and EC are congruent? Because E is midpoint of AC given. Because given. Okay. Then second angle, write down angle. Angle AED congruent angle CEF. Because these are opposite angles. Okay. Are these opposite angles or not? These are the opposite angles. And lastly, ED congruent EF. Segment ED congruent segment EF. Because we had made construction. Okay. आपण construction से केले ना, DE is congruent to EF. Consideration केले आपण तसं. So side angle means these both triangles are congruent by which test? SAS test. Right. Okay. These two triangles are congruent by SAS test. How to write triangle? First take here E angle. Here also E. I take middle. Okay. Then EA, EC. Okay. Then which remains? AED. Here CEF. So triangle AED congruent triangle CEF. Okay. In the proof, we first prove these two triangles are congruent by SAS test. Okay. Now, if the two triangles are congruent, then all the remaining sides and remaining angles are also congruent. Okay. दोन ट्रायंगल कॉन्ग्रुएंट असतील तर त्याचे राहिलेले पार्ट पण काय असणार आहेत? कॉन्ग्रुएंट असणार आहेत. सो हियर which part remains? Which side is remains? AD and FC. See here AD ला काय येणार आहे? CF. Side AD congruent side CF because corresponding side of congruent triangle. जर दोन ट्रायंगल कॉन्ग्रुएंट असेल तर त्याची करस्पॉन्डिंग साइड पण काय असतात? कॉन्ग्रुएंट असतात. ओके. अँड आणखी काय दाखवता येईल बघा? हा अँगल दाखवता येईल का? ए अँगल. वी राइट ए अँगल अँड हियर सी. अँगल ए मीन्स EAD. कॉन्ग्रुएंट अँगल C means we can write ECF. Corresponding angle of congruent triangle. Okay. Understand up to this step? Now here make this as equation 1. See this is angle EAD. Where is angle EAD? EAD means this angle. And angle ECF. ECF. This angle. These angles are which angles? Alternate angle. Are these angles are alternate angle? Means here alternate angle congruent. If the alternate angles are congruent, then the lines are parallel. मग AD and ECF काय येणार आहेत? Parallel आहेत ना? Therefore, AD segment AD is parallel to segment FC because alternate angle test. Okay. Now see AD is parallel to FC. Okay. Means ADB is also parallel to FC. लिहू शकतो की नाही आपण? That is BDB. DB is parallel to FC. Why? Because AD and B. D हा काय आहे? A आणि B च्या between आहे का? Okay. Write this equation as equation number 2. See which lines are parallel? DB is parallel to FC. Now see equation first. AD is congruent to FC. We had proved. But AD is congruent to which? DB. AD is segment AD is congruent to segment AD is congruent to segment DB. Given मध्ये दिले का आपल्याला हे? We write this as equation 3. Observe equation 1 and 3. Observe these two equations. Side CF is congruent to side AD and side AD is congruent to side DB. Means बघा AD कोणाशी कॉन्ग्रुएंट दिलाय? FC शी. आणि AD कोणाशी कॉन्ग्रुएंट आहे? DB शी. मग DB आणि FC पण कॉन्ग्रुएंट होऊ शकत नाही. Therefore from equation 1 and 2 segment AD segment DB congruent segment FC. Make this as equation number 4. Now see this equation 2 and equation number here from equation 1 and 3, right? 1 and 3. Okay. Now see equation number 2 and equation number 4. DB is parallel to FC. DB is parallel to FC and DB is congruent to FC. We know the property of parallelogram. If one pair is congruent and parallel, then it is parallelogram. क्वाड्रिलेटरल मध्ये एखादी पेयर पॅरलल आणि कॉन्ग्रुएंट असेल तर त्याला काय म्हणतो आपण पॅरललोग्राम म्हणतो. मग इथे एक पेयर काढली कॉन्ग्रुएंट आणि पॅरलल आली का, त्यामुळे हा काय होणार आहे पॅरललोग्राम होणार आहे. काय कोणता पॅरललोग्राम होणार आहे DBCF. Therefore quadrilateral DBCF is a parallelogram. Why this is from equation 2 and 4. Equation 2 आणि 4 वर आपण लिहिला. पॅरललोग्राम असेल तर अपोजिट साइड काय येणार आहे मग पॅरलल येणार आहे. DF is parallel to, therefore DF is parallel to BC because opposite sides of parallelogram. Opposite sides. Okay. Means DF means we write as D. Okay. Therefore segment DE is parallel to segment BC because E is between D and F. DEF. And we do the first term. DE is parallel to BC. True? Okay. लक्षात घ्या पहिला प्रूव्ह केला आपण. Similarly, we can prove the second काय करायचं बघा. DE is equal to half of BC प्रूव्ह करायचं. So we write now, see here DF. DF is equal to DE plus EF. We can write DF as DE plus EF. Okay. Now DE as it is, DE and EF are congruent. Therefore we write DF as DE. Okay. So 2 times DE. Therefore DE is equal to half DF. That is DE is equal to half. We write DF. Where is DFC? We write DF as BC because opposite sides of parallelogram. Opposite sides of parallelogram are opposite sides of parallelogram are congruent. Therefore we write DF as BC. Okay, second proof. You can understand how to prove this. First we write the triangle. Draw the figure of triangle. Then take midpoint of any two sides. Here I had taken the midpoint as D and E are the midpoint of AB and AC. Okay. Next point, write given to prove. Then here I had do one construction. Here extend DE such that DE and EF are congruent. Okay. Next step is, what is the next step here? Proof in the proof. What is the proof here given? These two triangles. We make these two triangles congruent. By which test? SAS test. Side angle side test. नुसार हे दोन triangle काय दाखवले आपण congruent दाखवले. Okay. And then if the two triangles are congruent, then corresponding side are congruent. And then corresponding angle is also congruent. And this angle is EAD and ECF. This angle is alternate angle. Therefore AD is parallel to FC. And AD means we can write AB or DP. DB is parallel to FC. Okay. Now AD is congruent to DB and we had proved AD is congruent to FC. Therefore DB is congruent to FC. DB is congruent to FC. And from these two steps, DB is parallel to FC and DB is congruent to FC. From these two steps, we can write DB is congruent to FC and DB is parallel to FC. Means DBCF is a parallelogram. and if it is parallelogram, then opposite sides are congruent. Therefore, DF is congruent to BC, and DF we write as DE is congruent to BC. Okay, and last term we write DF as DE plus EF. DE as it is, we write EF as DE because both are congruent. EF and DE काय congruent, त्यामुळे EF बद्दल काय लिहू शकतो आपण, DE लिहू शकतो. DE plus DE म्हणजे काय झालं आहे 2 times DE. 2 ला इकडे घ्या, DE is equal to half DF. Therefore DE is equal to half DF. We can write DF as BC because opposite sides of parallelogram. Okay, we write DF as BC. So we completed the proof. This is known as midpoint theorem of triangle. याला ट्रायंगलचं काय म्हणायचं आहे, midpoint theorem म्हणायचं आहे. या ट्रायंगलचा midpoint theorem वापरून आपण एक्झाम्पल सॉल्व करणार आहोत. ओके स्टुडंट्स, we will see the next theorem, converse of midpoint theorem. What is the statement? If a line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle and parallel to the other side, then it bisects the third side. See what is given here. First we draw the figure. Okay, draw triangle ABC. Draw midpoint of one side. Here D is midpoint of AB, and draw one D is parallel to BC. We have to prove here third side is AC. We have to prove E is midpoint of AC. That is here given is point D is midpoint of side AB, and line L, here line L is here. Line L is parallel to side BC. Okay. Now we have to prove here it bisects the third side, means here third side is AC. Point E bisects side AC. We have to prove that is AE is equal to EC. We have to prove. Here we construct take point F on line L such that DEF and DE is equal to EF. Join CF and draw CF parallel to AB. Okay. Now we will see the proof. See what is the proof. Line CF is parallel to line AB construction, and line AC is transversal. Therefore, these two angles, see here angle BAC and angle FCA. These are the alternate angles. We write DAC as DAE. Okay, we write this as DAE, and we write this as FCE. Call this as equation 1. In triangle DBCF, DF is parallel to BC and DB is parallel to FC. Therefore, quadrilateral DBCF is a parallelogram. Okay. Therefore, segment DB is congruent to segment CF because opposite sides of parallelogram. Also given DB is congruent to AD. Therefore, from these two equations we write CF is congruent to DB and DB is congruent to AD. Therefore, AD is congruent to CF. Now consider these two triangles. In triangle ADE and in triangle CEF, segment AD is congruent to segment CF from equation 4 here. Angle DAE congruent angle FCE from equation 1, and these two angles, angle AEB and angle CEF, these are the opposite angles. So side angle means by SAA test these two triangles are congruent. Triangle ADE congruent triangle CFE. Therefore, segment AE congruent segment CE because corresponding side of congruent triangle, that is AE is equal to C. AE is equal to C means this implies, what implies? This implies point E is the midpoint of AC. That is, we prove it bisects the third side. Okay, understand? So students, today we will see the theorem of midpoint theorem and converse of the midpoint theorem. In the next video we will see example on it. Okay, today's your homework is try to solve these all two theorems in your notebook. Okay.